The sacrifice of fasting, consecration fasting, increases your authority. By the way, all spiritual people, whether of God or not, practice fasting. There is no spiritual organization, spiritual people who do not fast. Those in the kingdom of darkness fast more than you. In fact, they call you the eater of food. And that's the way of despising you. When they are talking about human beings, those of the kingdom of darkness, you, the ordinary one, they call you the eater of food. Because for them they are fasting. It takes sometimes a whole year. A whole year of eating little. When they attain a level of priesthood, they are allowed only twice to sleep with their wives in a year. In a year, he's supposed to have to meet with his wife only twice, and at specific times. That's how they pursue their purity. Purity is not for Christian only. Purity is for the spiritual. Those that are serving in darkness, purity is a requirement. In fact, they can give you days of purifying yourself, of separating yourself before you appear in a place, or before a priest, or before an assignment. You know, before they attack a church, they take a 70 days fast. And there must be more than 70 people. 70 people, they take a fast of not eating, of not being under a roof, under any roof, for 70 days, cursing a church, cursing a believer, all forming a curse. You know, a curse is formed, designed, and it is sold to whoever buys it. Maybe you wonder, why would someone buy a curse? Someone buys a curse to destroy another one, that they take what that person has. Do you know that? So these take a fast, some of them to design and form a curse. Those in darkness, how do they design a curse? A curse is designed through bloodshed. So what they do, people are killed, and those people cry for revenge. So they cause those spirits, like 20 or 30, and now send them as a curse to you to do what they are crying for. So they do it to you. Now the bad thing is this: if you live careless with your words, such a curse lands on you because of your words, or because of not submitting to authority. When you stumble on authority, or you are careless with your words, if someone bought a curse and is releasing it to you, a yoke of spirits of the dead that are crying for revenge. So if you are careless with your words and you're not fasting, what happens? The gate of your words, by your words, they curse you. Now, when that curse lands on you, it will do all the things that those people are crying to be done to the one who killed them. So those spirits are looking at you as the one who killed them. Because spirits don't have a brain. Spirits don't have a mind. For them, they do what they've been commanded. So the design of the curse tell the spirit, James is the one that killed you. And his house, go to him. So they form like 70 people. And their spirits are now attacking you and revenging on you with sickness, with death, with different things. Because of your words, of not submitting to authority, and you're not sacrificing in fasting. But they design them so much, and with a lot of careful, they're so careful and so much detailed that you will not wake up one day to command these things to be removed. Because when they are removed, they have to take the same path they took when they are coming to you. And they have to do exactly what they were sent to do to the one who sent them. But the unfortunate thing, when they return, they cannot be removed a second time. So they remain a curse in the family forever. Because it was sent to someone who knew what to do and commanded them to be lifted from them. Now when that lifted, it followed the same path to the one who sent, who paid for it. But the one who paid for it cannot order a second time. So it means it remains. Now those who order them know that mystery, know that secret. So they design such a way, they investigate your life such a way that they will, when it lands on your family or it lands on your dear one, you are so distracted, you are so much taken that you don't easily and quickly know what to do. You are part of the people that are saying, once born again, forever born again, those things don't happen to me, I am blessed, I love God, good. And you are, and they send those agents in the church to deceive you that don't look at that. This is just something natural. And they tell you, they make sure they tell you, accept it. So the moment you say, I accept this, it is established on you. And so it brings multiple sicknesses, disorders to your children, to yourself. Because someone is revenging. To them, you are the one who killed. Because that's what they've been told. Now, listen. When suddenly you wake up and say, I am going to lift a sacrifice of fasting. That which was placed in your family begin to take a course back to where it came from. Because curses are not destroyed. No, if a man has formed a curse, a man cannot destroy it. It has to find a man to execute its duty. So if they send it to your family, and in this week you decide to join others in obedience and consecrate yourself in a fast, and God intervenes, that power is lifted. But it's not, power does not die. Power is not destroyed. You know that. You know physics. Power does not die. Power just change form. Okay? So when it's lifted, it does not vanish in the air. It has to go back the same way it came. That's why I warn people who are quick to curse. You don't know who you are cursing. You may curse a man who knows what to do. You may curse a woman who understands spiritual laws and bounce it back. Amen. When people come to me for prayer, and I realize this was a manufactured curse. It's not like they did not rebel from God, but someone manufactured a curse, and this one was careless in his words or in his acts, and something fell on him. I tell them, please, before I pray, before we deal with this, just know one thing, that this thing what we're going to remove is not going to be destroyed. It is going to go back in that family, but this time it cannot be removed because it has found now a permanent seat. And I asked them, do you want it to go back? Many believers say, me, I'm holy. I'm a woman of God. I don't want to go back. So it has to remain on you. Because it can't stay in the air. It has two addresses. The one it was sent to and where it came from. No other address. You either remain with it or it returns. So being holy, you can decide to be the sacrifice and say, Lord, okay, please, I love them so much and their children, let mine die and them live.